Live team coverage as travel gets dangerous across the mid-state and as a new trouble lingers, we mentioned earlier, flooding. First, we begin with News Channel 5's Chris Cannon live along West End. And how are conditions there right now, Chris?
Rory, a steady rain is coming down at this hour in the Midtown area, and I'll tell you what, there are a lot of people on the road out here tonight. West End is very busy, and take a look at the conditions. You can see it's very wet, it is very slushy, and folks are moving up and down this roadway at regular speeds. They are not slowing down at all, but we did just come on some side roads, and they are very icy. It is not a good situation out here, that is for sure. Take a look at this video from just a short time ago. This is along Charlotte Pike in West Nashville. This was about an hour ago, and you can see the snow and ice is covered there. Not as much traffic on that roadway, so it's a little more icy. Then over in South Nashville on Woodland Hills Drive, these cars weren't going anywhere fast. The ice stopped them cold. For folks who live in these hilly areas of South Nashville, the ice has stranded many of them for the last 5 days.
It's just been snow, ice. We've tried to get Metro out. They did salt some of the roads, but they didn't go up the hill, I think, because they couldn't make it, maybe.
Swiss Avenue at Zermatt gets like this every time it ices over, but it has never lasted this long for folks living up on that hill. Farther up, you can see the road is a solid sheet of ice. It's been a long week for folks here, and they can't wait for those milder temperatures.
I'm very much looking forward to it for our road to be de-iced completely so we can actually make it down the hill, because there's a whole world going on down there and we're just stuck up here and it's like everybody forgot about us.
And take a look at this sidewalk here along West End. It is frozen over, and this is going to be an issue until we get those more milder temperatures to melt all this and melt winter away, and that could be the next problem. News Channel 5's Todd Walker continues our live team coverage with that part of the story. Todd.
Absolutely, Chris. When all this snow, this slush, this ice starts to melt, it's going to be a lot of water. And that concern is, where is that going to go? Well, it's going to head for these storm drains. And this one isn't too bad. You can see there are some leaves, a little bit of ice blocking it, but there are some out there that are completely covered. And so the concern is that's going to cause some flooding out on the streets tomorrow morning. So early tomorrow morning, Metro water crews are going to head out, patrol the streets, and try to clear out these storm drains.
Our main concern really is going to be very localized roadway flooding at this point. So we do ask motorists to be very mindful of especially intersections and low-lying areas.
So how are they going to do that? They're going to use two different types of trucks. The first one is basically a big pressure washer. They're going to spray high-powered water down into these drains to clear out all the debris, clear out the ice that is underneath these grates there that's coating the sides of the sewer pipes. The second kind of truck is just a regular old truck carrying crews that are going to be working by hand to come through and clear out these drains by hand if the pressure washer type truck misses anything. So if you do head out tomorrow, which is not recommended, not only do you have to worry about the ice that's left over on the roads, you have to worry about localized flooding. And just like any other severe weather, going through water on the road is a no-no. It does not take much before your car can be swept away, especially if you're in an open area and the wind is blowing. That's a big concern for Metro water officials, so they're going to work really hard on that. And on a weather note, it is just rain coming down right now, and the roads out here are actually kind of slushy. It's not completely icy here on 4th Avenue behind News Channel 5, but it's definitely different on other side roads, so not recommended to be out. We saw a lot of cars out on West End Avenue, so not recommended to be out, but we will continue to monitor this throughout the night. For now, we're live downtown. I'm Todd Walker, News Channel 5 HD.